So in my previous videos, if you've been following me, I've proven that the old world Atlantis water system is still working. Okay, based on these um, videos I've seen of water coming from Sri Lanka through the rock, this quote unquote natural spring that's spewing out millions of gallons of water out of the rocks. Okay, they tell us it's a natural springs. Okay, I tell you that the Atlantean water system. Well, I call it the Atlantis because that's the name I give it now. I don't think that's the real name. It's probably something else. Okay, the Atlantis name is given from mainstream media, so I'm pretty sure it's a different name. But I'm just calling it Atlantis right now. Okay, so the Atlantean water system is still working. From these videos I've been observing and stuff like that. And okay, so let's just think about it. Okay, the we've been told that this is the Earth that we live on. Okay, we know this is proven to be a fake. Okay, they tell us that this core is heating up the Earth. Okay, that's the mainstream narrative. Okay, they have to explain away why the Earth is still warm when you dig. When some people dig in mines and go underneath, it's still warm. Okay, I'm telling you that the Atlantean heating system or whatever the system that warms the Earth, warms moves the water, moves energy around the Earth, is still working. Okay, and they're using this model, the core. Okay, the core, to explain away these things. Okay, I've already did a video on the volcanoes. Okay, we know what this is fake. So what's this explanation for this? Okay, why is this still exploding? Okay, I did a video on that, and it's quite possibly that these are old world Atlantean power stations that are malfunctioning. Okay, I call them power station because I think this is heating up the Earth. Okay, it's heating up the Earth, heating up the water, and it was powering all the melted buildings that I've been showing you. So that's my theory, that these are old world power stations malfunctioning. Okay, this should not be exploding like this. Okay, this is malfunctioning. Okay, and the old world power system, like the whole world was powered by maybe several arc reactors like this, which exploded probably. This is in Mauritania in Africa. Okay, they even show you in the Aquaman video, the movie, that they go to the desert, and this is what the old world system was and how it powered everything. So this quite possibly this was the power plant of the old world, and this and these volcanoes were heating the world. Okay, so so let's just get on to what I was saying. Okay, so there's another evidence that the old world Atlantean water system is still working, and this is these steam geysers. Okay, this is the Old Faithful in Yellowstone Park. Okay, so what they tell us, if you go to Wikipedia or whatever, they tell us that these geysers are still working. What is it here? Okay, so these geysers are still working. Okay, what really gets me is the eruption intervals are between 60 to 110 minutes exactly. Okay, people go to these places, they know exactly what time these things go at. Okay, these explode at. Okay, this is not natural, folks. This is a machine still working. Okay, a locomotive. You know how a locomotive works, right? The steam, pumps the steam and then it comes out every interval. I don't know how it works, but how there's intervals where the steam comes pumping out. I believe this is a steam engine still working. Okay, this is an old world steam engine still heating up the Earth and still powering the Earth with the water and stuff like that. But they say the intervals between each eruption is natural. Okay, there's nothing natural about it. It feels like a machine doing this. Okay, a machine is predictable. Like it's like a car engine. You can predict the combustion and the intake output and whatever, right? I believe this is still working. This is a steam engine, an old world steam engine, which is, I don't say it's malfunctioning. I think it's just malfunctioning that it shouldn't be going out like this. I think it's like a steam engine, like pumping water everywhere, giving life to, the buildings and stuff like that. But like I said, where's Yellowstone? Is Yellowstone's over here somewhere? Yellowstone, where's Yellowstone? Is it Utah? I forget. I'm so stupid. Okay, but forget it. But these are all old world buildings. Okay, actually, wait a minute. Yellowstone. Here we go. So we know for a fact that all this is a melted building. Okay, and this Old Faithful, okay? Old Faithful is like, the boiler room in your building. It's something like that, okay? It's still pumping fluids everywhere, but this time it's malfunctioning. It's pumping it out in the air, wasting its energy like this, okay? So you think about it. We know this is a lie, okay? This is a lie, and somehow something is still powering this Earth. The heat is still heating the Earth, okay? I'm telling you right now, this thing, it still has the energy from the old world. It's still working, okay? The Atlantean technology, it's not like the technology that we have, like, the machinery, like a car. It worked differently. Like, it used magnetism, resonance, atmospheric energy, stuff like that, okay? This is why they haven't expired. This heating energy has expired. These things can still go forever, I believe, because it's not based upon our mechanics. It's based upon their mechanics, okay? Just putting it out there, I think, this thing's still going. It's a steam engine, basically. It's still pumping fluids, still good, doing its job. Interval, like, the interval, what gets me. It's still pumping it's still erupting in between 60 to 110 minutes, okay? This tells me this is a machine, okay? Nothing natural about this, okay? I mean, nature doesn't do intervals, okay? Nature doesn't do intervals. It's a machine. It's still rolling. That's all I have to say. Everything you got to reanalyze everything in our Earth, okay? They tell you everything. They tell you this, but it's basically to explain away the truth.